in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Breaks the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback keeps it. Ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Ducks offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take count.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Off the play fake on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Turning it on! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Childs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to... There he goes! Running inside the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
There he goes! Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Punt is in the air. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Oregon! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So first down here as they go back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Moore to the air. Floating away. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Whittington. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Breaks into the open. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been number one. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that number one beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He's going to run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Whittington. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Moore will throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. Oh, he's got some space. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Moore to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on it.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
He'll bring it out. It's Frazier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Frazier. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They want to run it left here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Parachek. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Spartans have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when he's throwing on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Running into the open space. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. Open space at the 25. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Bulldozes his way through. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Pulls it in at the 25. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. There he goes down the right side. The 40, the 30, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll pull it on the read. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over first and second.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. The give on the inside. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive.
There he goes. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big game, getting the first down.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Michigan State will take 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete.